Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess, baby. Happy holiday week to everybody celebrating anything. Okay, let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. Highest timelines, highest messages for the High Priestess Collective. Two more. Oh, she's smooth. One more. Thank you to everybody who already kissed me on that love button, baby. Oh my God, Pisces, all these swords. Three of Swords, Six of Swords, Page of Swords. How timely is this? Three of Swords, you already know. Heartbreak, disappointment, things that have ailed or plagued the heart space and the mind space. The swords in the heart represent the interpretation of pain. It's like, how am I perceiving this situation through my mind and my heart? I'm perceiving it as having received some type of disappointment, pain, let down. Six of Swords, though, indicates there's a moving away from this. Even the sword placement in the Six of Swords, you have four swords at the top of the boat, the front of the boat. The Four of Swords is the card that comes after the three. It's recuperation, rejuvenation, meditation, contemplation, where clarity comes in after a painful experience. And the Two of Swords indicates somebody decided to move forward, moving specifically away. The Three of Swords, Six of Swords combo for my tarot students, that combo is the equivalent of Three of Swords in reverse. The Three of Swords in reverse is consciously choosing to heal the pain or perception of pain, either way. And then the Page of Swords is the student of the universe. Could also be a message. We'll see like what comes up with this, but the Page of Swords is a student, and it's a student of the mind. And the body language of the Page of Swords facing the Six and the Three, almost, this is giving a little like metacognition, right? Thinking about how we think, thinking about how I perceive. This Page of Swords looks like they are learning about themselves. How did I move through this Three of Swords? How did I choose, and what were the steps taken to get into this boat, Six of Swords, away from this three? 9, 10 of Swords. So there's like a completion here of a particular thing that had been or has been hurting you. So I know these aren't the most exciting fucking cards, you know, but on like the surface, but this looks very real, you know, like there's a type of heartbreak that looks like it's no longer going to take place in your life or mind anymore. And that's power. Smash the love button for that. All right, let's get some details on Three of Swords. Wow, look at that. For real. Eight of Cups and the Emperor. This is High Priestess Andrea's favorite, right? Eight of Cups? This is your favorite Eight of Cups? Eight of Cups here. In the traditional deck, we see someone walking away from the stack of 8 cups. There's an asymmetrical pattern that's essentially signifying this is not right for me. Something's missing here. This person has already dropped all of her cups. You can only see like 1 or 2, and she's walking towards the sun. The Emperor here. So there's some kind of, there could have been, or there could be, a masculine figure in your life that was the source or origin of this pain. You know, last time I was teaching Tarot Academy and we talked about the Emperor and how the Emperor is tied to the sun god Ra. Shout out to anybody who has Egyptian ties, right? The sun god Ra is transformative in nature. They're able to shapeshift. Now, because she's walking towards the sun, I wonder, if I read this straight up, it would be Eight of Cups, the Emperor. Okay, there's someone that was inflicting Three of Swords, heartbreak, disappointment, maybe a fatherly type of figure, or a masculine or an Aries, right? And someone could be walking away from that. But if we go a little bit deeper into that esoteric sun god Ra, this person's walking towards the sun god Ra. So what if there has been a perpetuation of heartbreak that's now being healed because someone has awakened to the enlightenment of light and truth is in this Emperor energy? Whether that's you ascending into this Emperor energy, into your sun, truth, enlightenment, all-seeing, or walking towards somebody or an industry, boss, corporation that represents this sun, bright, revealing energy. Ooh, my Fitbit just vibrated on that one. Page of Wands, what if that is it? Because the Page of Wands is another fire card, right? And look at how joyous and free she is. Can I get one more on this Emperor? That's not one. Can I just get one on the Emperor? Please and thank you so much. Pisces, smash that love button for me, babe. Okay, what if that's so, is it? Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. What if this Three of Swords is essentially empowering you to walk, of course, away from this, but what if it's more so I'm walking towards my sun, I'm walking towards my Emperor energy, whether that is a person, an institution, or the archetype within you that has been perhaps growing over a period of time. Maybe there's been fruitful investments you've made in your actual 3D life, career, finance, home, health, hobbies, that's now about to pick the fuck up from Seven of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, which is the wealth that comes from the investment you've made over time with patience, consistency, and dedication. This could also be, since the Emperor is like paternal energy, there's like a family undertone here. Walking towards this Emperor, Sun God Ra archetype could be this harmonizing elixir that allows you to move from a head and emotional space into a very integrated, grounded 3D space where there's wins. Wins in the family, healing in the family, wins in the finances, wins in the bank account, wins in the career path. The other thing is, Tarot Academy students, we have the Kabbalah Tree of Life embedded in the Pentacle, in the Ten of Pentacles. This is a story of somebody who has recognized and felt to the depths pain and recognized the power in discontinuing cycles. This is the year of the 8. So this year has been a lot of us going back into cycles that maybe we've already faced, but now this year we face them from a more empowered, enlightened, and knowing or wise place so that we can act differently in those cycles in order to close them. That's what this feels like. A 10 is a completion, and we already counted up these 10 swords, right? This feels like the cycles, maybe this is like an end of year. I know it's not the complete end of the year right now, but what if this is an end of year review of like all of the shit that you walked away from, and every time you chose sun, chose stability, chose self? What if the fruits of that labor are about to blossom into this beautiful Ten of Pentacles? I earned this, I deserve this. And now I can savor it. Now I can actually enjoy the fruits of this journey of decision making. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 6 free will cards on this table. The only major arcana is the Emperor, and that's kind of giving archetypal energy that you're either tapping into for self or moving towards for some kind of positive result. All right. Cheers to that. 6 of Swords. Wow! Wow! Isn't that so crazy? Smash the love button. That's so wild when they do that. 3 of Swords in reverse. Talk about confirmation. Okay. This is the way forward. This is you allowing yourself to acknowledge what happened and choose differently. But not choose differently like you caused this to yourself. Just recognizing patterns external to you, or recognizing when I consciously choose an alternative path that I haven't taken before that may feel very uncomfortable because it's unknown. That's when I begin to heal myself. There's also a dissolution of anxiety here. So if this year or the last week has been riddled with a lot of mental rumination or fears or anxieties coming up, there's a discontinuation of that here. Can I get 2 more for the 6 of Swords, 3 of Swords? This is mastery over the mind, babe. That's some warrior shit. It's not easy. And your shuffles are so smooth. Look! Come on. Healing. Healing. 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, Temperance. The reason why this is warrior shit, the 6 of Swords, is because the decision or the direction forward wasn't exactly clear. 7 of Cups, very Neptunian. Do you see his body language? He's like, I'm actually not sure which one of these is the right way. There's ladders, there's animals, there's snakes, there's bats, there's like little masks, castles, there's like little things drawn into the clouds. So there could have been confusing aspects to this decision making of like, is this really healing? Is this really right for me? Is this selfish? Like all these things that go through our mind, right? 9 of Pentacles, you chose this on your own with the intention of allowing the divine to guide you. This white bird is divinity guiding. So this has been on your own. 2 9s, 9 9, divine, yeah, divine path. And then Sagittarius energy here with the Temperance, Archangel Michael. Of course, if you have archangels around you, if you have passed on loved ones who you pray to, there's been guidance through specifically the heart space. So if you've had to purge a lot through the heart, through tears, of course, it's through that purging that, I know this sounds wild, but through the purging, you're able to hear them better. Because it's like when you purge the pain of the mind and the heart, you're essentially like offloading the app, right? You're like deleting the emails. You're like making more space in the container of yourself. And, oh, that was a confirmation, a little cat outside. And this is card number 14, which breaks down to 5, and 5 is change. So there's something different. Let me get one more, a different deck on this. There's something different about the decision making that you've been implementing. Can I just get one on that? What are you? 5 of Wands. Ooh, look at that artwork. There is something different about your decision making. It looks different. It's really intricate. Can I get one clear card on the decision making process? Queen of Wands. Holy shit. That's choosing self. That's shadow work. There's been a recognition in your process of all of the versions of you that came before and what role each of these versions of you have played in both maybe the pain and decision making moving forward. There's an integration and incorporation of the cycles of self. So it's also like a lot of forgiveness is tied to this too. Self-forgiveness. Like even if people inflicted, right, pain, heartbreak, disappointment, maybe even abuse on you, I'm never telling you you need to forgive anybody. But forgiveness can be for self, not necessarily the inflictors, right? There's an element here of like, I've also forgiven myself. And because of that, I'm able to move forward much bigger. So maybe being the bigger person in some capacity is like cutting losses. Like, hey, I don't mind looking like the loser, quote unquote, in this situation. When you no longer care about the perception of decision making and allow yourself to fully align with well-being for the mind, heart, and soul, that's when you have tangible evidence of an ego dissolution or emotional maturity, right? Can I get one more on the decision making? Queen of Cups. Holy goodness, that's magic. That is some magic. This is you, Pisces. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Masculine, switch it, reverse it, you know? Do what you got to do. This is beautiful. Choosing your emotional... The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups have faced each other in this decision making. So where emotions and maybe the mind space at one point were weighed down, there's been an honoring of that, and then an allowance of the fire, the Holy Spirit source, to move you through and to harmony. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Fool. Look at that. Doesn't this give, this looks like Mars to me, but this ring is tricky. It feels like Saturn. So maybe there's a little combination here of like, during this Mars retrograde, maybe you took a leap of faith in discipline. So maybe that's like the decision-making process you've been implementing has been a little bit more aligned with big Saddie energy. And it's allowing this combo of divine feminine, intuition, emotion, creativity, inspiration, shadow work to move you, literally Six of Swords, forward. Okay, this is so beautiful. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Pisces, can you smash that love button for me? Strength. Okay, so this wasn't easy. There's that 8. You see that tattooed 8? Shout out to anybody with a forearm tattoo. I do think there's something about being a bigger person, maybe within a family dynamic or a relationship dynamic. And that specifically, the reason that's important is because maybe it was more challenging to do that in the past, or maybe you fawned in the past versus being the bigger person. Strength here is courage, bravery, allowing the lion, the lamb, and the human to all coincide. Big integration. It's including all of the parts of self. One more here, Page of Swords, strength. Oh, what's going on here? Look at that. Knight of Wands in reverse, Empress in reverse. Could be two things. Knight of Wands in reverse, inconsistency. Or this Knight of Wands in reverse, she's like marching to the beat of her own drum. This Knight of Wands in reverse could be conformity. Empress in reverse is a disallowing of divine feminine energy, creativity. So many of you, I mean, I'm in this too, but many of us on the path to healing hypervigilance, there's a shift here of like the reason why this journey in decision making, it might seem small to people on the outside, but like deep down here, this is a big transition because people here have had to learn through like brave decision making that was not taught to you. How to allow feminine energy to drive the boat, drive decision making, or how to allow discipline to create structures and processes to hold your divine feminine energy. So an example of that is I am committing to discipline by making a morning routine where I meditate, journal, and walk. The meditation, the journaling, and the walking, that's where your divine feminine energy is going to flow into the structure of that masculine energy. On the flip, this could be, because there's family energy out here, there's the mom, the dad, and the family. This person, which is you, looking back at the trials and tribulations of heartache and then changing in decision-making to move towards harmony, breaking up 10 of Swords, generational pain, wounds, had to face some kind of imbalanced maternal energy that was either inconsistent, not present, or expected hypervigilance, or expected you to like move with the cheese, which is like move like this person is or was. But this decision making indicates that that's not what happened, and that's not what's happening. Yeah, I think that is that Wheel of Fortune. You turned the wheel in a way that is more grounding, tree pose, more grounding for you. So the balancing of the light and the shadow in her hands here is also significant. Because the Queen of Wands is a shadow work queen, I wonder if you had to lead with your shadow side. An integrated shadow side is like, I don't really give a fuck if you think I'm being selfish by saying no, right? That's an integrated shadow. Integrated shadow is like, I don't really care if I'm being perceived as inconveniencing people or selfish for prioritizing healing or moving away or doing things my way or choosing more peace. That's an integrated shadow because you're no longer afraid of the perception of whoever this is. And maybe this is an internal programmed energy from some type of imbalanced or disempowered feminine. Can I get one clarity on the Empress? 3-3, anything's possible. So this was like a deeply ingrained, or is a deeply ingrained wound. There's a new wave of change coming for you though, because of this decision. It's a lot of like free will, not really easy. There's like an undertone of trusting that the archetypal energy that you need will present itself or come online as needed in the decision-making process. And in the meantime, you have been sticking to, or you are sticking to, some kind of like, if I do these things, I know the result will result. Okay, so let's go to the result. Yeah, Page of Wands. You have to like learn how to do this though. Let's go to the result. Death, how fitting. Home, that's so crazy. 9-10. That's so crazy. 9-10. There is some kind of divine feminine, I don't know, it could be maternal energy or a death and rebirth of how you preserve or protect your feminine energy. Put that where that goes. You hit the completion here. 999 on the table. So that's a major cycle closed. And the only way you could do this was specifically through heart-centered action. It does look like this is rooted in familial dynamics or friends you consider family, or old patterns. If you are estranged from your family, old patterns that you are able to recognize and allow them to come up and heal again through that heart space. Can I get one more here? Holy shit. I love this card. I see a little face up here. I don't know if you could see that. It looks like a little, like a chubby chipmunk face. This is the void. Pisces. This is for the people who traveled into the void this year, this month, over the last 4 weeks. And it was in that darkness you found the light. And I think that's why you're able to hold the light in the shadow in that Wheel of Fortune turn. Okay, and the bottom is relief. I just want to get a little bit more OG tarot on this. Okay, and what's coming for Pisces? Six of Cups. That really, feels very family report card-ish, you know? Six of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. This is a sweet reward for your dedication. For real, this is something you did something over and over and over again intentionally, with the knowing, if I stick to this process, the result is going to show up for me. The relief is going to show up for me. The reward is going to show up for me. The Six of Cups is looking like the relief, the gift of relief is here. And that white lily also represents death. And we have this death card here on the original death card. Well, really, it's on the Magician card. We have the rose and the lily. So maybe there's like a manifestation coming in because of this. Give me one more. Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Three of Wands again. There's a new journey coming. Holy shit, the Emperor. There's a new journey coming. There's a new... Stop repeating yourself. The Emperor, Two of Swords, Knight of Wands. And now this is upright. Ace of Pentacles. There we go. There's a new journey coming, either in career or with this family dynamic of like newfound structure, maybe even newfound leadership within you. Because it looks like you are the one who's been able to balance the roles and responsibilities of feminine and masculine energy in yourself, that integration on the Ankh here. And see how the Emperor has war armor on? Even though he's sitting in his throne, that's to symbolize and like show people who approach him, like, don't forget where I fucking came from. Like, I journeyed through this void, which is spiritual war. War in that void. It is so hard. And the war is with self, right? But the self holds all the container of family and relationship past. Three of Swords. Tell me about this journey, this upcoming journey. I just said Germany. So if you're going to Germany, if you're in Germany, shout out High Priestess Katrina. The world, maybe you are journeying the world. This cycle's complete. This is completely closed out. You did something that was, I think unprecedented is the word here. Wow, now you have the King and Queen of Cups on the table. So you have emotional mastery. Wherever you're going on this new journey, there's a ship in the background. There is some kind of like, in career, you're moving somewhere, or in the family dynamic, you are ascending into a new leadership type of role in some capacity. Or if you are literally journeying, your intuition on both the feminine and masculine side are now working in harmony. There's balance between them. They're going to be able to reciprocate one another. The recognition and implementation of emotional regulation that allows more clear intuitive hits to come in from the feminine side. Ooh. And that looks like karmic justice. And justice is card number 11. That's Master Manifestor. 8 of Wands at the bottom. You're going somewhere. Trust that there's like something is putting you in a place because of your free will choices here that were not easy, and facing some darkness in that void. The universe is now like, cool, we can open up this portal for Pisces. 2 wands. That's the one that the magician holds. But now you have 2. So there's like, okay, we're moving Pisces with their acquired magic, acquired gifts. At the center of every wound is a gift. You may have gotten 2. You may have had to face 2 deep, dark voids. And your intuition is going to serve you in a way that just allows you to move forward. It looks like with ease. I wouldn't be surprised if you get communication in the next like 3 days, 3 weeks, that solidifies some sort of relief. Maybe put that on your calendar. 3 days, 3 weeks, a message that confirms some sort of relief. And that is going to be balancing the scales in your healing, the mind space especially. And I think it's going to allow you to sit in this throne now, allowing yourself to assume the position. Am I crazy? When are the nodes switching? High Priestess Tara just texted me this and it's already left my mind. Is it the 11th or is it the 13th of January? If it's the 11th, that's crazy because that's like within a 3-week frame. Okay, closing messages for Pisces. Pisces, can you smash that love button? Creativity, money, abundance. Some of you are working on your shamanic, herbalist, earth magic, earth medicine path. There's an opportunity coming for you to go, or there's an opportunity coming for you to step into that. Others of you, there could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine energy around that's also like assisting with this, or that energy within you is going to be adorning you with a higher vibration that's allowing you to free flow into more lucrative ideas or lucrative opportunities. Final one. Wow, right on time. Star card, Aquarius energy. Pluto, we know, is in Aquarius now. So where this next journey is taking you is directly into a wish fulfillment. The 8-pointed star in the star card represents the feeling of fulfillment and joy, specifically after a torturous journey of healing. The star comes out after that Tower card. Though the Tower's not on the table, that Void card and this like 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords, choosing differently, breaking a lot of small or maybe big patterns. That feels like a Tower undertone. Give yourself credit for those decisions that you've made and allow yourself to journey into this like newness, whatever this newness is. It does look like emotional regulation is going to be key. Not because anything bad's coming, just because when you're emotionally regulated, you're going to intuitively be able to receive guidance, next steps, and fully enjoy the reality of what is around you versus looking at the reality around you through a lens of distortion or 10 of Swords, unhealed wounds. This is beautiful, Pisces. Justice at the bottom here too. So that has to be that. 1111, make a wish. When you wish upon a star, baby, baby. Claim it, babe. My wish fulfillment is here for me. I love you, Pisces. Hold my hands. Take a gentle inhale through your nose. I'm sending you so much Reiki love, light, and healing. And a soft release through your mouth, nice and slow. And drop it in the comments, Pisces. I claim my abundance. I claim my healing. I claim every wish, baby. I'll see you later, Pisces. Happy holidays.